The Lost Glitches is a cyberpunk-themed digital card game that blends mechanics from Hearthstone and Magic the Gathering, offering tactical depth and distinct hero abilities powered by a separate energy system. Visually, the game stands out with expressive, inclusive card art and a unique glitch aesthetic. However, its rough launch has drawn mixed reactions. While some players praise its mechanics and fairness for free-to-play users, others highlight major issues: clunky UI, bugs, weak sound design, unpolished animations, and a confusing tutorial. Lack of deck building restrictions and progression clarity also hurt balance and strategy. The absence of key polish, like diverse music or voice acting, makes the experience feel flat for some. Still, active developers and community engagement show promise. Despite its flaws, The Lost Glitches shows strong potential, especially for CCG fans open to a fresh, evolving project with a passionate team behind it. A diamond in the rough, worth keeping an eye on. Deck of Haunts is a creative roguelike that mixes deck building with light tower defense and a delightfully spooky horror theme. You play as the villain, using traps and supernatural cards to haunt and harm intruders across a haunted house. The gameplay loop is engaging, offering two main win conditions: driving victims insane or outright eliminating them, each with unique trade-offs. While the concept is strong and the mechanics satisfying, the game suffers from shallow progression and limited content. Most players max out available unlocks in under 10 hours, with the late game leaning toward grind. There's also limited deck customization, which hinders strategic replayability. Despite these issues, the developers have shown strong post-launch support and a willingness to improve based on community feedback. With more content and balance tweaks, this game could evolve into something great. For now, it's a fun, short ride, especially for fans of horror and unconventional deck builders. Nunchall Intrude is an ambitious roguelike deck builder that flips the script. You play as the Dragon Raid boss defending your domain. Each of the 5 dragons features unique elemental mechanics, from poison terrain to evolving hatchlings, offering a refreshing take on the genre. The game's art style and concept are widely praised, and the moment-to-moment gameplay can be thrilling when the systems click. However, the experience is marred by technical issues, including game-breaking bugs, crashes, and sluggish UI responsiveness. Balance is another major concern. Some bosses require specific decks to beat, limiting flexibility, while elemental synergy often feels forced or poorly integrated. The progression system encourages pre-planned builds over adaptive strategies, diminishing replayability. Despite all this, there's a charm in the chaos, especially for players who enjoy broken builds and wild combos. It's unpolished but has potential, and with time, patches, and polish, it could evolve into something truly great. Mutant Genesis introduces some fresh ideas to the deck building and tactical card game genre, with unique mechanics like unit evolution during battles and cooperative 3 versus 1 player versus environment content. Its mix of real-time elements, evolving cards, and emphasis on strategic genes, factions, promises variety and depth. However, player feedback highlights major shortcomings. PvP matchmaking lacks balance, often pitting beginners against top players. Core progression appears paywalled beyond a certain level, undermining the game's free-to-play claim. Other issues include a lack of bots to fill empty queues, little transparency on player activity, and minimal in-game guidance. Despite a smooth UI and no major bugs, imbalanced units, hacking concerns, and pay-to-win dynamics frustrate many. Mutant Genesis has potential thanks to its ambitious design, but it currently struggles with player base issues, monetization, and fairness. A great concept in need of refinement and active community support to become what it aspires to be. Yao-Guai Hunter is a deck-building roguelike that draws clear inspiration from Slay the Spire, but adds a unique wuxia-flavored twist with vibrant art, quirky humor, and culturally rich character archetypes. The game offers multiple heroes with distinct mechanics, like bamboo tech gadgets and snake swarms, and features mini-narratives rooted in Chinese folklore. While the aesthetic and personality are standout, gameplay balance has drawn mixed reactions. Many players enjoy the strategic challenge, but others find the energy system frustrating. Low energy regeneration combined with the bottom card mechanic often leaves players unable to act meaningfully, creating a feedback loop of defense and card discard. Some argue it's intentional and can be overcome, but others see it as a design flaw. Despite this, the game is praised for its charm, creative deck options, and addictive loop. If you enjoy roguelikes and don't mind adapting to a demanding energy economy, Yao-Guai Hunter offers a stylish and engaging experience. StarVaders is a standout roguelike deck builder that fuses grid-based tactics with deep card and relic synergy. Often described as sitting between Slay the Spire and Into the Breach, it brings innovative gameplay with hundreds of cards, pilots, and mechs, each with unique mechanics. The variety is staggering. Gimmicks like bomb builds can play out differently every time, rewarding creative strategies and emergent combos. Combat is tactical and dynamic, thanks to movement mechanics like pulling, pushing, and positioning. Players appreciate the intuitive design, satisfying progression, and surprising content depth that unfolds after the first few difficulties. While some feel the late-game challenge could be more structured, e.g. missing ascension modes, the game's sandbox feel and constant run-to-run variants make it highly replayable. With stylish visuals, excellent UX, and a passion for detail, StarVaders isn't just another Slay the Spire clone, it's one of the genre's freshest and most thoughtful entries. SpellRogue is a standout in the roguelike deckbuilder space, thanks to its unique blend of card-based strategy and dice mechanics. Each run is short, addictive, and packed with satisfying decisions as you roll and assign dice to activate spell cards. The system feels intuitive, yet offers deep tactical layers, making it accessible to casual players and rewarding for veterans. 3 distinct characters allow for diverse builds, from overwhelming offense to tanky shield loops. However, some players find the game too easy, achieving overpowered builds early in a run. The art and UI are clean, and the gameplay loop is polished, though enemy variety and scaling mechanics, like self-nerfing difficulty, could be improved. A few bugs and questionable update changes, like persistent spell reflection, have sparked frustration. Still, SpellRogue's creativity, replayability, and fun factor are undeniable. It's a fresh take on the genre and well worth playing, especially for fans of games like Slay the Spire seeking something new. Commander Quest blends deck building and auto-battler mechanics into a roguelike format that's fresh, strategic, and engaging. The game has a solid foundation, offering addictive gameplay and creative potential. Players enjoy crafting unique, overpowered combos. However, many reviews point to an over-reliance on RNG, making strategic planning feel inconsistent. Events often offer blind choices, and some mechanics, like the wacky work lab, lack transparency. The current 2 factions, humans and dwarves, feel too similar, and players wish for more meaningful variety in cards, classes, and map events. Some balancing issues and bugs, like units not attacking properly, also hurt long-term appeal. Despite this, the game is fun, rewarding, and reasonably priced. Most criticism stems from a desire for more content and polish, which the developers seem committed to addressing. Overall, it's a promising title worth watching, especially as updates roll out. YuGiOh Early Days Collection brings together a set of nostalgic classics from the Game Boy and GBA era, including cult favorites like the Sacred Cards, Rechef of Destruction, and Dungeon Dice Monsters. For longtime fans, this collection is a treasure trove of old-school charm and janky fun. The mechanics are dated and often poorly explained, especially in early titles like the original Duel Monsters, where crucial features like fusion are barely tutorialized. The games are grind-heavy, slow-paced, and designed for a time when players had fewer options. Lacking modern conveniences like fast-forward, crossplay, or music controls, the collection can feel frustrating for casual players. Still, if you grew up with these games or appreciate retro experiences, there's real value here. It's best bought on sale unless you're a die-hard fan ready to relive, or learn from, the quirky roots of YuGiOh, a lovingly preserved slice of the past, rough edges and all. Monster Train 2 is a superb sequel that improves on the original in nearly every way. It retains the signature multi-floor combat and frantic deck building of its predecessor, while introducing deeper mechanics like room cards and equipment customization. The 5 new clans, each with unique playstyles like Resurrection or Stealth, add significant replay value. The deployment phase now offers better combat clarity, and the new Covenant Outpost hub gives a welcome sense of progression. The difficulty ramps up smartly across ascension levels, rewarding strategic mastery without relying on pure RNG. While some criticize the UI and font design as clunky or too mobile-like, the vibrant visuals, energetic soundtrack, and refined gameplay more than make up for it. Whether you're a fan of the first or a newcomer to the genre, Monster Train 2 is a must-play for deckbuilder enthusiasts. It's polished, challenging, and endlessly replayable, a near-perfect evolution of an already great formula.